cool. The lane is probably stronger too. Is holy moly, a battle up top already? Are we blessed with a first blood? No, they're just gonna walk away.
It's just the classic protecting our tree line. Trying to make trees lane good, which means they probably are bringing the tree up here, unless this is a giant bait. And he's going to go bottom after. That would be really funny.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it. A scatter blast. Not on the mark. Feels bad, man.
I actually agree with T-Pad. I thought they were going to do the Rubik up here because I was like, oh, that sounds really nice, right? You just keep on blasting. God, that'd be so funny if he just swapped now. I guess it doesn't really matter because there's an Enigma. But, I mean, it's not like he wants to get Midnight Pulse early, so that would still be fine. And he probably has no way to cut trees. Oh, God, it'd be so funny. Please go bottom.
There's no way.
It would actually be so big brain, though. They'd have no way to deal with it.
Dude, he wants to punch this Undying. It's Plants vs. Zombies. Look out. It's coming back.
Oh, my God. It's 2004 all over again.
I was literally playing Plants vs. Zombies on the airplane the other day. It was the first time I was playing it forever, so it's re-entered my brain. Yond trying to do what he can. The second leech even needs to be careful. He's
my research says it was 2009 it actually came out, so there we go.
Okay. Good to know. So
great game for you Zoomers out there.
True. Oh my God, there's people that probably have never played that before in the chat.
I think they've upgraded it to like newer versions. They've probably seen some bastardized version, microtransactions and buying the best plant.
I mean, to be fair, also, I think everybody that plays Dota is at least 30 years old. So that's another problem. Actually, what am I saying? There's pro players that aren't that old. Regardless, you can see that the lane's working out a little bit differently.
All these young superstars are coming from because they're just playing against a bunch of boomers and pubs and they're just owning. They're like, man, this game's actually really easy because we're all just decrepit.
Boomers and pubs, boomers and officials. Like, if we're going to be real about it, like, it's kind of rough out here. Ooh, yeah. Tries to get out. I mean, this is one thing, is if we can actually get in to talk about the game a little bit, that I'm a little bit worried about is how this Terrorblades game is going to go. They picked this into the Leshrac with already like, an NP to sort of try and make some early kills happen with Wrath of Nature. This could be spooky.
Yeah, and then the Snapfire on top of it. Snap always looks good versus Undying. It's like always in the back of your head. I've been feeling very similarly with Clockwork lately in terms of how great I feel like the Shard is too. So I feel like if I see Clockwork, I start thinking about Snap because the Cookie Shard is so excellent to help save people and maneuver them around these team fights. And it's looking really nice. The ultimate combos, they are there. Tree ulti. Nature's Prophet if you get the Aghanims or something. Probably not with the safe lane build, but any stun and the damage from Snapfire can overwhelm someone like a Terrorblade.
The other nice thing about the matchup against Terrorblade is that it can be like kind of left out a little bit on an island with that Mortimer's Kisses. You think that you can get a Sunder off against a lot of these other heroes, and suddenly, you're just nobody nearby. You can Sunder your illusion maybe or something weird like that. It's not going to matter. Still get dropped. So a nice little pick here at the end of the draft. Tempo-wise, this is the big thing that I was curious about because the panel was talking about this as well. You've got NP Lesh on one side, who can obviously take towers so quickly. And then the other, it's like DP Enigma, so more summons, playing around Exorcism. And then they ended it with the Terrorblade. Do you think that they want to try and play this fast on Ivy, or is it more slow?
So the way I see it is that they can sort of choose their tempo. It's just once they've chosen it, it's difficult, right? Like once you commit to a push with Exorcism or like Enigma, sort of like sorting the Eidolons, getting it all prepped, then you're committed, right? And Clockwork is extremely good in those commitment situations because he gets the hook shot and you just continue the push. As up top, looks like he's fine with the reflection. But what's interesting though is that Yond, like the other option they have is instead of committing for pushes, they can commit to trades. And like, because there's gonna be early pressure from Nature's Prophet and Leshrac. So let's say those two are pushing a tower, and you try and trade on the other lane. Trading is really scary versus Tree Protector because he wants to help push out that lane. He wants to save that tower, and if he's in that tree line and he is ulti, very quickly things can turn around on you with a Nature's Prophet and a Snapfire.
Yeah, it could be just that artillery mortar shots coming out. PO right now, by the way, is going to try and come on over and get the wave held in position. So there's a lot of sort of going back and forth between these two teams up in the top lane, trying to control the lane equilibrium, and definitely Terrorblade is coming out on top. You take a look, only 10-1 versus that 21-9. 9 denies on that TB is mid. Goff needs to be careful. He's getting ran down a little bit, but we'll be able to keep that separation.
Yeah, that's pretty ownage he's getting there, and he has another meta coming up here too. So he really wants to, like, they try and get any sort of pressure. It's actually pretty low on BNC. Maybe like a decay here. I mean, looking kind of scary. I know he's got one, but whew, that courier is not bringing any more regen. There's a flare.
Oh, had to pop the stick. Came out after the decay, so some extra value there. Now the turn finds this Undying. Can you really kill him off, though? These 2 points in reflection have been super annoying for them in the laning stage.
What a hero. He's just got Mango's Clarity. He's going to heal himself up. Feeling good.
And on the other side of the map, as you would anticipate, Undying, or excuse me, the Enigma having a pretty okay time, 7 denies, but Palantimos has also not really been that much shut down. Some of those denies, and I'm assuming some of those are Eidolon's kills as well.
Jeez, who is going to die here first? 1 second, Radiant are really low up top, then it's the Dire. Still no first blood in this game as we approach 5.5 minutes. And Terrorblade is into Boots, Band, Wraith Band. So he's got the deeps. He's up to 111 already when he pops his meta.
Yeah, and going for that Dragonlance build. So maybe this is going to be like a bit of that old school type that we've seen from Terrorblade where, you know, goes early into the fighting. With 2 points in reflection, it could end up happening. Needs to be careful, though, with the rotation. And, oh, no. You can't get in range for that cookie.
Was that Lesh's TP?
No, that was Yawns.
Maybe I thought there was an... yeah, I thought maybe there was an additional one that canceled. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it must have been.
Well, he might have just, like, TP'd home, too. Or
he did walk home earlier.
Yeah.
That could have been it. Regardless, no kills here.
We're just hanging out. It'd be a pretty aggressive maneuver to go for it, but I could also see it, you know. Level 6.5 on the Lesh rack. If you get an opportunity on a Terrorblade near a tower, you're going to try and take it right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. He queued up a Midas afterwards. What the hell?
He's just gaming, you know? He's just...
What? Wait, what?
Sometimes you're just gaming, dude.
TB Midas? Excuse me?
He's gaming.
Please, sir?
He's Put him on the Gladiators, man. This guy's just gaming.
Yeah. I'm done. All right, we'll see if he actually goes for that or not, but could be something to watch for as still no kills 7 minutes in. They are doing a good job of coming contesting this pull, and right now Pio going to pull the wave over to meet over on the other side.
Ooh.
Get some good right-click damage out there. But it looks like it's going to be fine to get out air.
Yon doesn't have a TP, so he smokes. Okay, fair enough.
Stun.
Good choice.
Underneath tower. Obey. Does have Exo. Oh, but just again off the march with that scatter blast. Yeah, and that's hasn't really been able to pull things together for any solid rotations yet. And mid takes some good damage there.
Hard to get the kills when we can't hit any of our spells here.
True.
So I'm quickly learning.
Well, we'll see what happens over the next couple of minutes, as I did see that wonderful Gloves of Haste queued up for the NP, and maybe now this is finally going to be the moment where Water and Enjoyers will take the first blood. It's Tree that actually gets the last hit on it.
It's pretty good at those last hits, you know.
It's the big ones. Big
old smackaroo. But yes, indeedy. Well, we will see what this glove becomes on our Nature's Prophet. Well, he's already got shreds.
True.
Don't think he's buying Armwood. I have a theory.
Yawned. Getting lower. Is it going to be enough? Pio will be able to survive through this initiation that comes out, and in fact can force back pretty far. Maybe if they can go for a turnaround play. He's not quite level 6 now.
Do you see that pump fake though? He pump faked the Soul Rip, and the Soul Rip or the Snapfire wanded.
That's true. That's
Made
good.
him wand. Yeah.
Very nice.
Big plays.
Get owned. Theo back to farming. And yeah, still has eyes on that Midas. I wonder if he just goes for that.
I'm down.
He's saving up gold.
We were a little too close for to 60 minutes last time to not get them, so
Right.
bring them out here. All right, they're defending the mid tower. Save the tower. We have tree. It must be done.
And yeah, Obey just backs away.
They made that
Will
look
he
really
come back
easy.
in to pressure this? Stun! Off the mark. Damage out. Exo, half duration. Down low on Yon. He is going to get pulled back in under that tower. Still living through it. Trying to burn through that mana, and it will be enough to kill off the DP. Couldn't kill off all the mana from the Lesh first.
All right, now you just need Enigma to hit 6, though, and get the kill on Nature's Prophet because there's no Rubik to stop you.
Right?
Obviously,
Good call.
yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't work as well anymore, you know? He's not as scary. Let's see if, like, the perfect Eidolon situation, you're still going to need a little bit of help for those kills with Black Hole. And then,
There's that.
haha! The Golden Glove.
It's out. Are we going to see it on the other side, too? Oh. Pop's ultimate for that kill on the Undying. And Terrorblade, very close gold-wise to finishing off the Midas.
I was thinking that it is a very, very good Snapfire game as long as you don't get hookshotted. Because, like, what else is going to stop your ulti? Like, DP's going to have to, like, run up and silence you,
Yeah.
or you're going to have to get Malefice. Like, it is kind of free, this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I mean, you always wonder about what these core Snapfires go into eventually, but just kind of having one of those Greaves games, you can maybe even save the hook or the Mortimer's Kisses for later in the fight when people are trying to run away.
Yeah.
Obey, they miss again on the stun. Could have set that one up there. Hook shot not going to connect. The double Spirit Siphon is enough to keep alive that DP.
Under attack.
Still trying to keep that pressure mid. As you'd expect, 30 more seconds till the next Exorcism, and we'll have only one Spirit's... actually, she'll have about 2 charges by the time it's up and someone rotates over, so could maybe go for a play. As Mary's going to run right into Cube. That's a bad scenario.
Lift. Get out of there. Lift. Oh, no. The flare. So Clockwork off to a pretty good start here. Finding a kill there on the Rubik. And yeah, we're Midas gamers.
All right. Anyone else want to hop on, you know? Undying, maybe?
I mean, I'm
This is
down.
the most I've ever seen an Undying just, like, sit in front of a Tier 1 tower.
Yeah.
He has nothing else to do. You would think he would join the mid push.
Well, Palantimos is going to be joining the Undying soon as he's a zombie, but maybe not. As in fact, it's Own Me that's now dying to the trance. And now the Eidolons turn onto him, but it won't matter. So Palantimos lives, and it's going to instead be the Enigma that goes down.
All right, interesting. Big saves. Undying continues to try and hold this top area. Has level 3 Tombstone here, and there is no little Shredder yet.
Starts to fall, and now with the Terrorblade moving in, it looks like Water Runes Enjoyers are just going to back out and be perfectly fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid. See if DP steps up again.
I mean, they have
Ready.
Overgrowth in a minute, so for
Oh.
now she's pretty safe. And gets the early Force Staff this game from Obe.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. Good way to create some separation if those, overgrowths come out and what have you.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Interesting. Well, I don't know really what the timing is now for these teams because I thought it was something that was going to be entirely different from this.
I think it's a classic game 3. No one wants to lose, so we don't
Okay.
take any risks and we play things really safe. The only risk has been consistently the mid lane, and it's a pretty passive one at that. You know, it's DP just kind of poking and prodding and thinking about when she's gonna pop her
Radiant's
ulti.
bottom tower is under attack.
Only got punished the one time.
Dire's top tower.
And, well, Tree tried to hold on to bottom, but it was not going to happen. And instead, It's going to be a catch and a kill on to that tree and the tower down.
Yeah. I like that early black hole too. Like, you know, you're not going to find a bigger fight right now. Just take the pick, slow down the tree. Him being off the map is actually really nice for your team.
Yeah.
Just get rid of him for now. I notice he also has his arcane cube up here too, which is
Dire's
tranquil, you know.
is under attack.
Okay.
One boot for each foot. Great idea.
Love it.
Structures are
Yep.
fortified.
I did that the other day because I accidentally assembled my tranquils when I didn't mean to.
Perfect.
very
perfect.
good.
Yeah. Very necessary.
Mary has stolen one of the better items, or spells rather, to keep this tower alive, I feel like, and having that Crypt Swarm ready. So just the double nukes should have a pretty good game on this Rubik.
Yeah, he's just completely safe until Coop decides to come and hookshot him. Like, how else are they going to get on top of him? That's pretty much it. And he can just blast the wave so fast that it doesn't really have to put himself in any sort of danger.
Dire are scanning.
All right, so if things are going to stall out like this, I mean, if nothing happens, eventually one would probably favor Ivy if we just decided to sit on our sides of the rivers for an hour.
Right.
Probably things look pretty good, but there is going to be a point where it feels like Water Rune and Joyous will have heroes that are very strong and ready to fight with low cooldowns and quick actions and Midas and global mobility that I fear Ivy will have a hard time keeping up with.
Well, Ivy wanted to defend that tombstone there, and they get punished and killed. But yeah, that sort of global mobility element to it is going to be interesting to watch in particular, because I guess on the one hand, Bios can kind of push out these side lanes really effectively on the TB and doesn't have to worry about like showing himself as a potential threat. But these other heroes, if they are the ones pushing out side lanes, it could get a little bit scary.
Mid lane.
Cookie finds him, gonna pop that ultimate, does have that
Nice.
silence, throws it immediately, pops the mech, turns to get out of trouble. Slikov up in the high ground, they won't go on him. Mary's already dead. So a bit of a weird move there.
And Clockwork still has hookshot too, so he can run mid. That was sick though, because like they try and make the quick play on a Mobe, but Omi was wrapping from the side with the Greaves. Oh, don't die now! Don't die now!
Overgrowth, trying to kill him off the force staff, the slowdown, looking for a punch, the silence, and that is actually enough to keep him alive. Exorcism was wearing off, but not soon enough, and instead it's going to be the Dire Tower that starts to go down, but now they've gone too far.
There he is.
Shot in, finds that Lesh, who is still doing a ton of damage to everybody, but cannot survive through it all. And now, are Ivy going to push to take this tower? Lift? Try and get away? It's just a scrum in the mid lane.
It is a bit of a scrum here, isn't it? Well, they want to keep it going though. Still has Thunder if he's feeling a little spicy.
Danger,
Mary has
danger,
Crypt
dead!
Swarm.
Oh, no!
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Radiant's middle tower.
oh, you hate to see it.
I mean, do you? I kind of love to see it.
Dude, Mary is level 9 now. What?
I like how he also got Fey bolted on the last cooldown of it too.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I just tagged it twice. No big deal.
Whew. Tree finds the clock. Throws out a hit. Cute.
All right, he's got hook shot. Escape.
Will he manage to get out of trouble? Yes.
I think I know someone else was there as well.
Is under
I think that's
attack.
why he's gonna chase in there a little bit so he wants to see. So they did get the mid tower eventually. Very nice. Unfortunate they lost their TB, especially because Midas is up. Pain. He just pops him when he gets the lane. And the Gleipnir will be coming out here soon for Palantimos. So they definitely need that in these fights. You can sort of feel the little bit of just like, you know, if Tree doesn't ult, things are a little messy in the engagement, so that'll help a lot. The Force Staff has been a great pickup for Mobe, but will it save him here? Oh, a Tumbler's totally on top of it. The kisses!
From downtown. Tries to bring him. It's not going to happen. Wow. Okay, so they get out of trouble. I still think that this is like a very scary window, particularly for that TB with like just a Midas, Dragon Lance, and an Ultimate Orb. He could get absolutely destroyed in these fights, particularly once they have that Gleipnir.
Dire's
It's a wee bit squishy.
Yeah. So much magic damage. Oop. Finds Yond. Nowhere to hide in those trees. So they will bring down the Treant. Bink again trying to spam out this bottom lane. It's
right.
going to move on in. Does have Greaves now, and that might be the window when they decide to make a move. What's
yes,
that?
I have great news. The Greaves are done. The Boots of Travel are done.
Okay.
The Gleipnir, I believe, is also done.
What does
So
that mean?
surely now it is time to play Dota. I believe they're going to cross the river, guys.
You know, it's funny. There's a lot of spiritual successors that exist in Dota 2. One of the ones that carries over from even a completely different game is the no rush 20-minute strat. Coop won't quite get ran down there, but the Gleipnir then moves out the Greaves, and now he's away. And we're back to farming.
All right, back away. Someone stack that jungle.
Yeah,
All right,
some
well,
good
we
vision
gotta-
around.
Yeah, there is so much vision top. All right, go play top. Everyone run top. Kill this DP. She's dead. Oh, he's a coward. All right, penalty team is going in. Come on, here we go. Come on. Oh,
Okay.
no. All right,
Stun.
okay.
Force, Gleipnir, got him. Good
Never
kill.
doubted. Yeah, was guaranteed the whole time. Ooh, Arcane Rune. Yawn.
Very nice. I think
Penalty
he's
team,
gonna
when's
take
your
that one.
TP back? Oh, I'll have to take it. Too bad.
Yeah. More living armor.
Yawn, of
For-
course, with the shard as well, so can go and play in that bottom area pretty nicely. Has some sentries down to cover the cliff wards as well, try and keep himself safe.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Run away!
For them, what's pretty nice is that
Are storming.
for Water Rune enjoyers, they have the Philosopher's Stone on that tree. No Philosopher's Stone for Ivy.
That's tough. It is feeling like a Philosopher's Stone kind of game, which is every game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yep.
You has Midas off cooldown. Almost Scotty completed on this Terrorblade. And if you're Water Rune enjoyers, gotta start thinking about making these moves around the map, hoping to find a couple pickoffs here. Could be getting a little bit scary.
It's done. The Scotty's done.
Yeah,
He is big.
that is a large Terrorblade.
In charge even.
True. And so, Water Rune enjoyers, they are now going to head into the Dire jungle with the Lesh, but it's still more just trying to farm, while Ivy, they take over the Radiant jungle. Full vision for both of these squads in this area.
We have a plate mail also coming here for Stoikov. That's pretty nice, the situation for the last rack. Trying to think if he wants to get the Shivas or the Lotus. I think probably the Lotus. Seems pretty good this game. Malthus, Death Prophet Silence.
Cute. Stolen Rocket Flare now. Level 4. So more wave spam for Mary. And still unwilling to take a fight at this point. Both teams just trying to chill. As you can see, esportsbet.io favoring that late game potential for Ivy. I guess that's the
Yeah.
question. Do you see if this game continues along this path, that it's just
do
going
you
to be
remember what
more
I
for them?
said? I
Yeah.
said we just do 60 minutes and literally nothing happens.
That's
Ivy will
fair.
win. But, you know, I thought Water Rune Enjoys were going to do something.
You know, that's true.
But they haven't. So, you know, I guess that's just where we're at.
Theo playing together with Cube, trying to take down Yon. Force step in.
Oh, he lives these.
Overgrowth used. Please let me keep farming. And he runs away.
Stop me now.
Oh, this
Having
is a
such
big
good
play,
time.
though.
He's having a ball, and they're taking Roche.
Water Rune enjoyers, Roche Pit enjoyers. They are feeling it. So 5 minutes. Now ready for Water Rune enjoyers to farm up.
Oh, yawn. There we go. There's an active item. We got a Blink Dagger on our tree.
Radiant
You know,
Could've
you guys
bought
out there,
Midas.
you would have bought Agnums. You would have bought
Oh.
Midas. That's right. I know how your brains work, but not Yond. Yond's ready to go out here and start some fights. He's saying, guys, I know you've been waiting for it's my Treant Blink. Let's play some Dota.
Let's
He's
play
just
some
spamming the
Dota.
voice line. That's right. That's right.
Well, he is definitely going to do a good job of pushing out this lane and farming up some more on this tree. Which you got to respect.
I mean, now he's got the blink he can farm more.
Exactly. Palantimo's got that BKB done. At 24 minutes in, this is interesting. So setting up the observer ward trap together with that sentry, see if Ivy fall right into their clutches. You know, the thing about that too, right, is that Ivy, a type of plant, a tree, which is a plant.
Nature's Prophet.
So, yeah, Nature's Prophet, also a plant.
Yeah.
All these things, they're coming together. They're going to battle the industry of clockwork and tear it down from on high with that observer ward. They're going to fall
taking
right
back
into their
what's
clutches.
theirs. The forest.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the name. They're going to be called Ivy after this. No more water rune enjoyers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Clockwork? They're smoked up with many. Who are they going to find? Terrorblade, this would be a big one. He shows his face. They see him. Right away, that's the real one. That was your moment. One shot, one opportunity.
They're
Spaghetti.
They're smoked in pop, though.
Mom Spaghetti.
I mean, wait, does he even have illusions? I mean, he doesn't. I mean, okay, he doesn't even have illusions, so they know it's the real one. Okay. I thought
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, an unfortunate series of events there, but Water and Enjoyers, they're here to push out this wave. They're ready to take this bottom tier 1 tower, make some use of this Aegis. So pressure going to be mounted, and as you said, the stress for these teams to not have to face relegation is huge.
All right. Well, how about this tower?
Do they decide to defend against this? Good vision in the area for Ivy. Wyckoff still feeling very far forward, while DP is not with the rest of the team.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But playing around this catapult, TP's in now from the TB, starting to throw out the kisses
start.
preemptively. Okay.
Top tower is under attack.
Kisses down. Do they decide to fight? Hook shot in, finds it, stuns the courier even. The stun now back on the clock, trying to run these heroes down with the tombstone. Mary, maybe the one left behind, as the rest of Water and Enjoyers do look to escape. So they'll defend the tower.
Radiant's top tower is under
I feel like that play works if the Leshrac just instantly jumps and casts spells with the Aegis. I thought that was the plan. I was like, oh, this looks okay. Like, you start with the snapfire damage, but Lesh didn't like it. Wasn't willing to sack the Aegis that easily. Yawn's in your base. Needs to buy his TP.
Oh,
Trying
yeah.
to get a courier on his way
Courier?
out, I'm sure. Oh, is he gonna do the blink TP kill?
Wait, did
or
they
courier
ping?
kill TP?
Do
Here
they
he goes.
know?
Ready? Oh, he wants it bad.
Okay. They're sending the courier back with the Undying.
Do they have any wards? Oh, he showed. Yawn.
Ah, get out, run! They immediately send their courier off the other direction.
Maybe he wanted to show on purpose, just so they have to wonder.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You show in base, that way he should do it again.
Look, he is. He's running through with the
Oh,
gem. Ha-ha.
Look at that. That is some solid. That's a bait right there. Just don't show on the lane here mid.
Never.
Beyond. Yeah,
Dire's top
He goes and
tower
checks the
is
other
under
tree line. This is how much
exactly.
You know,
Now
he has
you're
two
thinking with
smokes.
portals.
That's right. What is that hero getting added? Chell. Newest hero, Chell from Portal 2.
I'm
Or
down.
Portal, I guess. My bad. I guess we had a companion queue, but we already got that.
Yeah, we also have Underlord. They got portal.
That's a persona. Dear God,
Yeah.
how has that not happened yet? That must be why they changed the ability. Oh, buddy, Battle Pass level 1,000. You can play IO Underlord and be Chell and companion queue, Val.
Oh,
Val.
the dream.
Val.
The dream. I mean, they already added a portal, right? I think that's how it goes.
It's coming. Oh man, that's so free. Whew, man, that's a moneymaker right there.
Well, 28 minutes in, and the Aegis has now expired. Water and Enjoyers spent that good 5 minutes farming up, getting some movement around the map, took a tower, and we'll see what they decide to do in the next couple of minutes. Do you think that Ivy want to try and take a fight, or are they just happy farming up on their Terrorblade? Oh, it's fine.
I think they're just fine. I think they're not quite sure what's going on right now. They're
Okay.
just like, what What's happening? I feel like everyone is just waiting for Yawn to start the fight, and you know like the siege. All right, do I have time? I'm sure I have time. You know the siege of Helm's Deep, where they're just watching the orcs approach, and that one dude is holding his arrow, and he lets it loose accidentally because he's old and crippled. That was BNC in that last fight.
I
when
hear
he
ya.
just started firing, you know, everyone's waiting for like Yawn to do something for it to begin, and then suddenly the knock came loose, and the arrows flew.
That's right. All the orcs start like battling they start screaming because they're like, how dare you?
And that's what Ivy was like. They are,
You know what's weird though? They probably should have just started firing as soon as they're in range, right? Like, why wouldn't you just fire?
Well, the motivational speech was still going on.
There was
and maybe they were going to negotiate with the orcs. Maybe that ended in potential negotiations.
Were we the bad guys the whole time, Rohan?
You know what? Finally, someone said it.
That's fair. Well, you know what else people are saying is that Clockwork is a good hero, and Cube saw that last game ready to go into this Aghanim Scepter, has one component. Of course, was not blessed with the Philosopher's Stone, so it's going to take a little while, but maybe a good fight here. Drops double wards, and gets out of the way.
Okay.
Level 20 Sprout Leashes. I was wondering if he was going to go for the mischance against TB, but I guess there's always like Force Staffs and stuff like that he's going to have to play around.
Yeah, we'll just go with this instead. Oh, Hogan
finds one. They will take down that Rubik, accepts his fate, tries to get away, and the black hole just going to be dropped with Rubik dead. Why not? And that is going to turn into a tier 2 tower. Ivy, they're online.
Radiant's top tower.
I mean, they've been good to just hang out and wait, and then they find one good kill. Feels amazing. Oh, can you imagine? Oh,
thought about
she
it.
doesn't have a Ewel's though, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, can't find a way to break that 2D. So we'll be able to get out of there on the Lesh, away from harm's way.
Speaking of which, would be a good shard game for this
Radiant's top
DP.
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Leshrac in the middle of the fights, you know, has no BKB. Feels like the siphon's pretty guaranteed, you know. I guess when he's feared, not much changes though. To be fair, he's still just doing his thing. So.
Yeah, maybe
All right.
running away from your heroes or something.
Yeah, we got Silver Edge for both the TV and the Nature's Prophet. Eventually, he's already done on the TV.
God, finds owned me, thinking that there's a fight that could happen right there, but that is everybody. Okay.
So you know that scene in Helm's Deep where
Okay. All right.
where the guy, they paint the white face and he runs into the wall with the bomb?
Yeah.
That
So
was
you're
Leshrac.
saying this is to set up for the eventual weakness
Yes.
that is going to be expounded, which is that Death Prophet has used Exorcism, so now there's a timing
and
where
Roche
they can
will
go back
respawn.
and fight.
Oh. No, never mind. Roche is spawning late. I thought we had it.
Dyer's
Thought
top
we'd solved it.
tower is under attack.
No.
They used meta too. Okay.
Okay. All right. So now, can they find a fight in between that? Because, like, all right, so the early game strength that Water Run Enjoyers had was, like, tower pressure and just, like, general map pressure when I felt like all Ivy could do was, like, maybe get a half-decent hook shot, but then it'd be very hard to actually play the fights. Thank you for the roast timing there, Jim. But they just,
Well
like,
done.
they didn't expand on that power at all. They just bought a Midas and farmed.
Right. Well, I think that one of the sort of
Radiant's
big
bottom
wins,
tower
if you
is
can
under attack.
call it that, for Water and Enjoyers, is that if you go late enough, it feels like a lot of the fights come more down to who has the vision advantage, who is the one that sets up for it, who's the one that gets the better initiation. And maybe that's where they're hoping to find their form, is they can just win one of these late game crazy fights, maybe have NP ratting, force back Ivy to defend one of their side lanes or something. And they're saying, all right, we can beat them late. What do you think about that idea?
I'm just waiting till the Clockwork Eggs comes out.
Okay,
just
that's
like
fair.
you know,
Yeah.
like suddenly we've gotten to this point where Cube is like closing in on it, and it just changes this whole dynamic. Like I switch to Dire Vision right now. I look at the map and I'm just like, where are Water and Enjoyers? I don't know. I buy an Aghanim's on Clockwork. I press the button. I'm gonna find out really fast.
True. And not just where they are, because like you can kind of intuit some of it, but exactly where they are.
Yeah.
And you'll win each of those fights. Have to play much more around the smokes on the side of the water and enjoyers to make plays happen. Speaking of smokes, Ivy, they're ready to go into the pit. They're DD on Terrorblade. This is kind of wild.
Oh, the treants are coming in though. Hello.
Okay. They see that this is happening. They're all very, very, very close. And already throwing out Mortimer's Kisses. Goes in with the Blake. Tries to steal up PoE's got it. And right on top of him with the DD. Like, just going to get obliterated. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Tries to TP out. Barely able to escape on that snap firewall. Yond does have a blink available. He manages to get out of harm's way. Rough stuff.
Yeah, it's with the little tip there. That was nice from Cube. He got him the second he blinked in. Just got him with that hook shot. Very nicely done. Ensured the TV is going to be able to pick up the Aegis.
They did leave one little treat in the pit, though.
Oh, no.
We'll see if somebody comes back and finds that one later. But that's a nice little gift.
All right, it's definitely a game 3. Can confirm.
Yeah, that's how that goes. The other thing is that I don't think that gets found for 5 minutes.
Unless, yeah, no, probably right. Like, none of them have shard though, right? Oh, I know Enigma has shard. Everyone's gonna be clicking around and be like, oh, I guess Enigma took it in the chaos.
Right.
You know,
Oh, wait, they go back in. He found it. Oh, big win. All right, I was super wrong. Death Prophet on the case.
Great shard.
It's like, I found it, I get it.
I mean, that is what they say.
That's right. BKB done for Snap. Level 17.
I feel like DNC has only played Snap in like Turbo or like Overthrow, and it's just like, guys, but someday it feels like he's just waiting for that to happen.
The the Basher I think is kind of a cool answer here, right? The little shredder to try and go for the black hole break.
Yeah, it's been a nice choice by a lot of people in terms of the it's like Pango, right? It's the same concept. You're just hoping that it's going to work out. Pango obviously more reliable, but Snap's got actually mathematically. What? How many? Is it 6 shots? Yeah, it's okay. So Pango is still better.
Yeah, unless you get the talent, which unfortunately Snap did not.
Oh, true. But then Pango would still be better.
Well, yeah, strike. It's 4 hits from Pango, isn't it? Oh yeah, because it's still the 25%.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We do a little math around here, guys. You know.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Once we're casting EU, our NA brains get improved. Instead of knowing math, we learned maths.
But they have the Blink Hex ready. So Golf ready, jumps, thinks about it, doesn't decide to go for it. And, well, high ground pressure's coming in. They managed to kill off that tombstone. Stolen exorcism. Okay. But, yeah, that Aghanims is there. So they have full vision again.
Is he just worried about being hookshot? I feel like if you get hookshot at Snap, then it's like good. But I feel like he's always using kisses before they have like any setup or prep.
Cookie in.
Chain stun?
Bringing him low. The silence is there. They have the Hex to follow it up. Brings him down, and that's 1 life. Can they do it again? Gonna try and time this stun. They have Overgrowth ready with that blink in. Got him caught for the moment. Reflection used, and it looks like Ivy are gonna get away.
Hey, I'll take that.
True.
You know? Like, you got rid of the Aegis. They only got your tier 3. You didn't have to use your second glyph after the tier 3 fell down either.
Could have been a lot worse.
That could have been way worse this game. Especially, like, you had no kisses. That's not bad.
Yeah. Well.
All right. So what will we farm for the next 8 minutes? We're going to refresher on tree. Hype.
That's pretty hype. Maybe they're going to wait for Tree 25. Tree 25 is pretty cool.
It is. It's extremely good. Might take a while, though.
True enough.
Slight concern.
Ivy. They are right in the mid lane, and Water and Enjoyers smoked up, looking for somebody, but it's just to get out on the map.
Mobay's just kind of like itching, you know? You get that Arcane Rune on Death Prophet. You just want to pop some spells. We'll see what happens.
True. Rubik still has Exo. I think that it's going to be long enough for him to get one more cast of it.
Ooh, that ward's still up, too. Oh, wait. Does he know? No, he don't know. Okay.
No inkling.
They're sort of making it over there.
Yeah. Looks like everybody from Water and Enjoyers is going to back away. And wouldn't really like to see Lesh just buy out for the shard here pretty soon as a defense mechanism.
Pio, they know where Tree is, but they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Palantimos is just going to be annoying this game, and then so too will that Treant up top.
Just needs a few more levels so we can get back into the +5 Treant summon talent that he skipped. So we can get the spam. So they have their own vision game.
Dire's middle
I
tower
like
is
it.
under attack.
Yeah.
That
Right
feels
now
like
the
it's
Dire
their way
got-
forward.
that's all we
Are
need.
under attack.
They have
True.
Eidolons, they have flares, you know? They got vision all over the place.
Yeah, why not? Well, you does have a smoke, or he is still smoked with that ninja gear. Not revealing himself yet. They show the Undying for a moment. Kickoff. It's going to head over towards high ground, it looks like, again. And do they go for a smoke and run it and play? It does look like it. So Water and Enjoyers, they do not have their whole team here. They do not want to take a full-on fight.
Well, Cube is going to try and force that. The flares begin. Panic! Panic! Everyone's running in circles. Panic! Put the
They
tree up
gotta
beside
run.
me.
They
Oh,
smoke. Smoke
Ninja
on
gear,
Rubik.
run!
Palatimos gets out,
Radiant's middle tower
and
is
it looks
under
like the
attack.
hook shot will not connect, so they can't find anybody.
Oh, God, he found him!
Wait,
Run!
Mary? He pops Exo and just gonna TP out of there. Okay, he's
so
fine.
close. He's so close. TP pigged it. Clockwork was going to go for the hook, but it wasn't there. It's not up anymore.
Yond, while this is all going on, is gonna farm out the top side of the map. Just dodge, dodge, dodge. They do not feel comfortable taking a fight right now.
Dip,
Hook off?
duck, dive, dodge.
Radiant's
Get out of
middle
there.
tower is under attack.
He's actually going back for the BKB, so not opting for that shard. Wants to be able to stand his ground on this Lesh. Very hard to do against this Terrorblade.
I'm just impressed that he actually got Refresher before the next Roach.
Yeah.
Beyond has been on the farm grind. Like, he's actually just been top this whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, having a really good time with himself. Undying?
Radiant's middle tower is
Stepping forward with that gem. Stun goes out, and tier 2 tower eventually will be brought down.
Jim Vincento must be so bored. When is the last time he had to cast a spell? Remember when I was talking earlier about like the worst Undying games? This
Yeah.
is the worst Undying game. Like,
Yeah.
nothing is happening. No one wants to fight. You're so bored. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I want to tombstone something.
Poor Undying. Vincento. He's putting on a good show, though. You know, he runs in, has his gem ready. He got a gem in this game. 3.2k damage. Oof. Yeah, really has not been able to do all that much. And a long Roche respawn timer. So Vincento will probably be hanging out in the pit here for a cool minute.
That's appropriate, I think, for this game.
Yeah.
39%. All right. Okay. What do you
Where
think?
there's a will, there's a way.
Yikes. I think I like those odds. I think I'd probably give it a little bit more. I'm feeling more like 70-30.
Ooh, Cookie. Run out. Cookie keeps him alive. Force staff to the high ground. Doesn't quite get there.
Yawn?
Ooh, but the overgrowth. One overgrowth.
Big
has the
Gleipnir.
second one ready to go. BKB tries to get out of there, but no. He's going to die in the turn. The damage, Undying, starts to fall. Lesh doing what he can. That black hole not doing nearly enough damage. And as the BKBs wear down lower and lower, this
Strike
Lesh
up.
is going to remain supreme, doing so much damage. They do lose that tree now. The Cookie in trying to find it. The black hole that was stolen. Mary holding on, but can't have any damage thrown into the black hole. Palantimos is going to fall. And is that just going to do it?
I think it
That is a dieback.
We just
And-
waited for one fight. It's
Oh.
over.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, that
if
is
they
painful.
realize, oh, they realize.
Oh my god, they're just gonna try and end it. Oh, Water Rune enjoyers. That one hurts. That is a painful loss there. And that is, well, something that we always knew was possible. Let's see, 5 seconds till tree's up. You can throw armor on the Ancient, but I don't know,
Go
man.
buy your Demon Zeal, man. Come on now. End this game.
Zeal. They're trying. Looking to end it. Ivy, they have overcome their plant-based brethren as they are going to finish this one off of one fight. GG is called. Ivy cleaning it up.
Yeah. I mean, if he...